Hey, here we are again, getting ready to start working on the truck again. I think I left you off with the gas tank. Got the pump and everything mounted in it, and that tank is ready to be mounted in the truck. So that's what I'm going to be doing now, and then I'll move on to the front tank. Something that came up I didn't really think about on the old straps. I think they call them anti-squeak pads or something like that, but they had these old rubber strips on these pads, which you can buy. You can go buy them from LMC for like $5, which I probably would have done if I realized that. I thought they were a lot more expensive when I first found them. And all it is just a strip of really gooey rubber. They call them anti-squeak pads, I think. Necessary? I don't know. What I did, I'll show you here. I went to one of the major box stores and I got a roll of this, which is just rubber tape. I believe it's 2 3/4 inches wide, and then it's got 2 adhesive strips on it. I bought some spray adhesive also, so I can put that on the new straps. Just they're right here. And so I think, I haven't even looked at it yet, I think those are gonna stick on there real good, and I might double them up. You know, it's not terribly thick stuff. I don't know, might double it up, or maybe don't need to. See what it's like when I get it on there, but that's what I'm using. That roll costs 9 something or other, and I think there's either 50 or 100 feet. I think there's 50 feet. So right now I'm going to work on mounting that tank back here in the back of this here truck. See if we can get that hooked up, and then I'm going to move on to the front tank and get the pump and everything in that, get it in there, and hopefully everything will run. I need to start this truck. I haven't ran it for probably a good three months at least since I've ran it and actually got it heated up at all, so need to do that. So that's what I'm working on now, and I'll bring you back in here, and I'll bring you back in just a little bit. Okay, so thought I'd go ahead get this on video too. I'm gonna put that put this rubber tape on these straps, and it goes up on the side that's kind of beveled up on the top. So just wipe these down, kind of sort of good. And it went from about here up to here. You don't need to go clear up. And we'll see how this stuff works. And I did get some spray adhesive, which I probably should use. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I don't need to use it. But I think I will. I'm reusing these old top straps mainly because I didn't see or think about ordering new ones, and they work out fine. I could have reused the old bottom straps. There's nothing wrong with them. They just would have had to been cleaned up a little bit. And I think this stuff is going to work out just fine. Let's get a length here, about there to right there. strips over the adhesive that's on here, which is pretty sticky stuff. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. And don't get it stuck back on itself. And I think just for good measure, I'm going to go ahead and spray them with some of this adhesive stuff. I guess this will work. I don't, why it wouldn't. It's going to be held on by the straps anyway, so. Doesn't smell too bad. And then we'll just go ahead and lay these on there like so. That's some sticky stuff. And there we go. And I think I am going to double that up. We'll put another one on top of that. I've heard of people that use inner tubes, door runner strips. These are actually made for, I think, putting on the bottom of carpet, like an area rug, so they don't slip on a floor, hard floor. But I am going to use them on my gas tank. And I think they're going to work pretty darn good. You have to be real precise with it because it's strapped on anyway. That's sticky. And nobody's ever going to see it. I think that's going to work pretty good. That's doubled up. That'll work. It could triple it up, I suppose. I think I'm going to put a third one on. Get pretty fast at this if you did this all day. I think that should be plenty thick. They shouldn't move around once you get it strapped in anyway. Makes your fingers a little sticky. Yeah, I think that's going to work out good. So I tripled that up, and that feels pretty good. Problem would be if you start getting dirt and crap underneath this rubber, I suppose your strap is going to rust out. But that's how I'm doing that, and I'm going to shut you off for now, and I'll bring you back when I have something else to look at. Okay, so I went ahead and put strips on the top straps as well, just one layer on those. Got 3 layers on the wide bottom tank straps, and I think that's going to work pretty good. You have to wait just a few minutes for that spray adhesive to set up, but it feels like it's pretty solid on there. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting things ready to put it in the truck, and I'll bring you back in a little bit. Ta-da! Well, I can tell you one thing, it is getting to be a hot son of a bitch out right now. It was nice and cool earlier, and it's heating up very nice for July. But anyway, this is the tank in the truck. I got her in there, got it all hooked up, and hopefully it works. The only thing that isn't on there is the filler neck, which is laying over here. And I'll probably get it on here in just a little bit. But one word of advice to you, if you've never done one of these before, which I haven't, I didn't see any reason why I couldn't drop the tank in through the top. So I put the big brackets on the bottom, got them all bolted up, started drop tank in from the top, and that doesn't work. You have to put it in through the bottom. If anybody knows how to put it in through the top, I'd like to know, because I couldn't get it to go. But yeah, you can get it up through the bottom pretty easily. I just rigged up a thing on my floor jack, just a little, whatever you want to call that thing, little table thing, and a bunch of boards underneath it to get enough height to get the tank up far enough. Slides up in there, slide your bottom straps in right here, and it comes out over, it's down under here. Just slide those in, just finger tighten them up, and then get your jack out from under there, and you'll be good to go. Then just tighten your bottom straps up, and then your tank can just sit on that, and then put your top straps on. I don't know how tight you're supposed to tighten them, to be honest. I tightened them about as tight as they'll go. And it's still, there's still, I guess you can't really move it. It's in there, I mean, it's not going anywhere. And I tried to space it out so it's not actually, I didn't make it actually touching the frame of the truck anywhere, but it is. But anyway, that's what it looks like. Silver tank, black straps, isn't that cool? Anyway, down below here, I don't even know if you can see that. But there it is. Brand new tank. Hopefully that'll last me another while anyway. So I'm gonna get up to the house. I gotta change clothes and put on some shorts and different shirt. When I came down here, it was almost chilly out, which is odd for July. This has been the weirdest year. The dog is always doing something. And now it's supposed to be in the 90s, so I'm gonna go put on a few less clothes and maybe take a little break for a little bit, and then I'm gonna get started on pretty much the same thing, and I'm gonna make a video of it, so you're more than welcome to watch it. But I'm gonna be removing that one, which has been soaking for a couple days now, so that fuel pump ought to come out of there, and get it in the new tank and get the new tank in the truck. The whole process should go a little faster now that I've done one. Things always do once you've done one. Oh, there's my new radiator support that I showed you in, I think it was the last video, that where the bushings go. Right, they mount right where that big oval hole is right there. Where that big oval hole is on the one that's in my truck is all rusted out. Actually, this side, the driver's side, is still holding a little bit, but see how the bumper, if you look at the white in the bumper, how it's up real close to each other over on this side, and over here there's quite a bit of a gap. It's supposed to have the gap, and maybe not quite that much, because I think I tried adjusting it once or something before I knew what it was. I don't remember, but it's not supposed to be like that. This side's completely rusted out, and it actually allows the front of the truck to move up and down. And inside the grill, you can see that's the radiator support. That green right there. That's that part right there. And I actually think it might look better if I leave it black. So I'm just gonna leave this thing black, and I'll probably come back and maybe do the top of it when I paint the truck or something. But I think I'm just gonna leave her black because I think that's gonna look nicer. So anyway, I gotta go put on some lighter weight clothes and get something cold to drink and take a little breather. But that's what it looks like when it's done. It looks pretty darn good, doesn't it? Hope it stays that way. I hope it works. I don't want to have to take that sucker back out of there. Well, I won't have to. The worst case scenario, I'll just have to pull the pump out. But anyway, it's in. Looks good. Should work. And I'm taking a break. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit.